what's up? It's Sunday morning. I'm bored. I'm sitting here playing with some of my G.I. Joe vehicles. And I thought to myself, you know what I really miss? I really miss G.I. Joe commercials. I come home from school, watch these G.I. Joe commercials. They were awesome. If you guys like G.I. Joe commercials, check out this video. I think you guys are going to really love it.
Enemy of G.I. Joe. Destro is his name. Destro is his name. American hero. Fighting evil Destro. Introducing Destro.
You better watch out, Joe. Hey, what's going on? Destro's stealing our tank. We gotta stop him. We're gonna get you, Destro. You've met your match, Joe. Destro is here.
G.I. Joe Battle Tank comes with other figures, and Destro sold separately from Hasbro. He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Enemy blockade. Send in the G.I. Joe motorized battle tank.
You can make it go left, right, forwards, and backwards. The G.I. Joe Battle Tank.
Smash the blockade. What a tank.
Each sold separately. The G.I. Joe motorized battle tank comes with G.I. Joe batteries not included from Hasbro. He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. It's here, the G.I. Joe collection. Infantry Trooper, codename Grunt. Bazooka Soldier, codename Zap. Mortar Soldier, codename Short Fuse. Laser Rifle Trooper, codename Flash. Ranger, codename Stalker. Communications Officer, codename Breaker. Machine Gunner, codename Rock and Roll. Counterintelligence, codename Scarlet. Commando, codename Snake Eyes. Each sold separately. G.I. Joe from Hasbro. He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra's attacking. We're outnumbered. G.I. Joe to the rescue.
The G.I. Joe personnel carrier holds 28 members of the G.I. Joe team.
Let's go. Go get the new members of the G.I. Joe team. Here's torpedo and shrimp wire. Get the Joe team aboard and move them out.
G.I. Joe. The G.I. Joe personnel carrier holds 28 Joe team members, each sold separately from Hasbro. He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
It's Major Blood and the Cobra Copter. They're after Gong Ho. Get the G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter. Wild Bill to the rescue. Major Blood, look. Let's get out of here. Cobra turning tail. Want to lift good, buddy?
G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter comes with Wild Bill, other figures and equipment, each sold separately from Hasbro.
Cobra's still on our plans. He's escaping in the Viper glider. Joe, catch him.
The G.I. Joe, Falcon glider, flying high in the sky, sailing through the air. He's America's fighter. G.I. Joe can fly. He's a real American hero, flying high in the sky. He's chasing Cobra in a desperate race, soaring and diving in a great sky
You
chase.
did it, Joe.
G.I. Joe Falcon Glider and Cobra Viper Glider sold separately, figures included from Hasbro. He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
He's Cobra's new weapon, Hiss. Destro's a genius. Hiss is unbeatable. Surprise attack. Call in the Wolverine. Go get him, Cover Girl.
G.I. Joe, American hero.
So long, Wolverine. Hurry, Clutch. Wolverine's in trouble. Destro, look. Hiss is ready.
G.I. Joe Wolverine and Cobra's Hiss, each with other figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro. He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra Invasion! Get the G.I. Joe Sky Striker! Ace the Airborne, let's get those turkeys! We're gonna get Cobra this time! Our combat jets are on the way! Hey, check my missiles! They're A-OK! Great, I'm going down for a closer look! Way to go, Joe!
G.I. Joe Sky Striker comes with ace and 2 parachutes. Other figures sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble.
Are those the new Joes, Hasbro?
Yes, Commander.
Who's on the watchtower?
That's the Jungle Trooper. Codename Commando.
And manning the howitzer?
That's the Flamethrower. Codename Blowtorch. And the Halo Jumper. Codename Ripcord.
Who's by the bivouac?
That's the Dog Handler. Codename Mutt. And his dog Junkyard.
Did not see the last of Cobra.
Watchtower, Howitzer, Bivouac, and G.I. Joe figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
Master of of disguise. Zartan changes color right before your eyes. Zartan.
Introducing Zartan. Zartan changes color in sunlight.
There's Zartan! He's escaping in the chameleon! Let's go get him! Yo, Joe!
But Zartan has a disguise.
Where's Zartan? I don't know any Zartan.
Zartan changes color in sunlight, and Zartan comes with the chameleon. Other figures and equipment each sold separately from Hasbro.
Cobra Hydropod shooting across the water is an evil new foe. Cobra Hydropod's gonna get G.I. Joe. And this is it, the Cobra Hydrofoil.
Cobra! Raise the missile rack! Fire the torpedoes! Fire! Return fire! Fire! G.I. Joe is counterattacking! Yo, Joe!
Cobra Hydrofoil, G.I. Joe tactical battle platform. Other Joe and Cobra figures each sold separately.
Mauler, Mauler, goes where others fear to go. The incredible Mauler, rise for G.I. Joe.
Look! Cobra soldiers! The Mauler will get him!
The G.I. Joe motorized mauler holds 4 Joes. Goes left, right, forward, and fast forward. Batteries not included.
Joe, hero.
Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe Mauler, other Joe and Cobra figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro. You're looking at the Cobra surveillance port.
Imagine this. Look, it's the Cobra surveillance port. And that's an Android trooper. And those are Cobra Vipers. Look to one through.
And that's the law, G.I. Joe's high-tech defense post.
That's Dial Tone.
And at the outpost defender, that's Leatherneck. Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe Outpost Defender, the law, and Cobra surveillance port. G.I. Joe and Cobra figures each sold separately.
Yo, Joe!
Fearing Cobra Commander no longer has the ability to lead, Destro and Dr. Mindbender comb the tombs of the most evil leaders in history, and from their genetic tissues produce a composite clone, the ultimate Cobra Emperor, Serpentor. Introducing Serpentor, the ultimate Cobra Emperor.
Serpentor, the most evil foe of G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Cobra!
Cobra Emperor comes with air chariot.
Yo, Joe!
That Joe's surrounded by Cobras.
Yeah, but that Joe's Sergeant Slaughter.
He's joined the G.I. Joe team.
So we're celebrating by giving away Sergeant Slaughter action figures. But you can't buy them in stores. You've got to earn them. Here's how.
Collect 5 Sergeant Slaughter certificates or call the number on the certificate, and Sergeant Slaughter will tell you how to get in on the action with only 4 certificates. There's a $1 handling charge. See details in specially marked packages.
G.I. Joe. Nobody takes on Cobras better than Sergeant Slaughter.
Yo, Joe! Imagine this.
Deep in the jungle, you discover it, the Cobra Terradrome with gun emplacements almost everywhere and special base for refueling vehicles.
There it is.
The Cobra Terradrome is really incredible.
That's Dr. Mindbender. And now look, they've captured Flint.
It's time to warn the Joes, but suddenly they launch the Firebat.
G.I. Joe, American hero.
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Cobra Terradrome comes with Firebat and Pilot. Other figures and equipment sold separately.
Yo, Joe!
He's getting mad. He's getting mean. He's breaking the line for the G.I. Joe team.
That's right, it's William the Refrigerator Perry.
The fridge is on G.I. Joe.
You can get a free fridge. Here's how.
Collect 5 fridge certificates or call the number on the certificate and the fridge will tell you how to get in on the action with only 4 certificates. There's a $1 handling charge. See details on specially marked G.I. Joe packages.
Watch out, Cobra. Fred is coming through.
Yo, Joe.
Take your mean Cobra. We give me Slaughter's Marauders. Slaughter's Marauders, camouflage, they can't be seen. But you better believe that me. There's me, and Spirit, and Footloose on the attack.
Slaughter's Marauders to the rescue.
Hey, Ed,
Go, Joe!
nobody beats G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, Slaughter's Marauders.
Equalizer, Armadillo, and Flinks. Figures sold separately.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe. Yo, Joe. Cobra, you pushed us too far. Now feel the power of the G.I. Joe Thunderclap. Thunderclap is setting a trap. 2 incredible Cobra smashing attack vehicles, towing 1 monster gun. Nobody beats G.I. Joe.
Thunderclap comes with driver.
Yo, Joe. Ninja Boss. The Joes lose again, Scarlet.
You're the one that just rolled Snake Eyes.
It's the the G.I. Joe Ninja Force with real ninja moves. Here's Snake Eyes on the Ninja Lightning with thunder missiles and zip-strip speed. And now Joe and Cobra Ninja Raiders Ginsu and Red Ninja spring into action in their own fast attack vehicles with a ninja surprise. Joe and Cobra Ninja Raiders come with exclusive figures. G.I. Joe Ninja Lightning and Ninja figures sold separately.
We need that gold to build our ultimate weapon.
Can't break.
Cutter leads the G.I. Joe Battle Corps and the Shark 9000 with powerful water cannon, missiles, mines, and awesome Sharkpedos. Shark 9000 comes with exclusive Cutter figure. Other figures sold separately. Harbors and not available. It's the most lethal G.I. Joe team yet. Out comes Street Fighter 2.
No way!
Wait, there's Guile, Ryu, Zangief, Blanca, and Dalcine.
What's the dolphin? Oh,
Some with real ninja moves.
hey! My Cobra's got Street Fighters too!
Vega, Sagat, Balrog.
And me, El Bison!
They look unbeatable. You know them, you love them.
Super Rico!
Out comes Street Fighter 2 figures each sold separately.
Oh, I like them!
Cobra's attacking!
Send in the G.I. Joe Retaliator with its working toe line and gripper claw. It'll stop Cobra.
A real American hero! G.I. Joe Joe!
G.I. Joe Retaliator comes with pilot out.
It's under attack! It's under attack! The G.I. Joe headquarters is under attack!
This is it, the G.I. Joe headquarters, and there's never been a command post like it.
Man the battle tank!
A real American hero!
I've located Cobra! We captured a Cobra officer! Put him in the stockade! Ready to go, Joe! Fire! We chased off Cobra! We saved the G.I. Joe headquarters!
G.I. Joe headquarters, all figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
You can imagine wherever there's trouble, G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe!
Cobra's still in the capsule!
Scrap iron sold separately.
We're getting rid of the water moccasins! The surface catcher! Joe!
Each set is sold separately, and some assembly is required.
We're throwing the capsule overboard! Let's go get it! Joe!
G.I. Joe Shark comes with diver. Cobra Water Moccasin comes with driver. Each set and other figures sold separately from Hasbro.
We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I.
It's a
Joe!
Cobra attack! Get the G.I. Joe hovercraft! Get the new Joes aboard!
G.I. Joe hovercraft holds 9 Joes. It's the big new way to bring the Joe team into action, and it floats on water.
Release depth charges! Joe!
A real American
Chase that
hero!
Cobra! Way to go, Joe!
G.I. Joe hovercraft comes with driver, other figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro. Take a look at the new G.I. Joe Tomahawk.
Look! Cobra's attacking the All-Striker! Tomahawk to the rescue!
Tomahawk holds 8 Joes and it's loaded for battle.
Go, Joe!
Tomahawk's gonna chase some Cobra. Tomahawk is on the go. Tomahawk's gonna chase some Cobra and rescue G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe!
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe Tomahawk. Other Joe and Cobra figures sold separately.
Go, Joe!
Winning battle with the snowboard, G.I. Joe.
Battling the Cobra foe.
Look! They're in the snow! Cobra troops! Get the snowcat and get the Joes aboard!
The G.I. Joe Snowcat holds 10 Joes and it's got a missile rack and torpedo skis.
G.I.
Cobra's on the run! Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe Snowcat. Other Joe and Cobra figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
I got it! Wow!
Introducing the G.I. Joe USS Flag Aircraft Carrier. Imagine being on the deck of this aircraft carrier.
The USS Flag is fantastic! It's so big! Oh my God! Station! Get ready to launch aircraft! Where's the Admiral? Not here!
G.I. Joe!
Fire! Beast on Cobra! Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe USS Flag Aircraft Carrier comes with what you see here. Other figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
Take it to headquarters. G.I. Joe has the formula.
Cobra's flight pods are on the attack. Look out, Joe! Cobra's striking back!
Cobra's captured the formula!
Some assembly required.
The Silver Mirage motorcycle was captured!
Introducing Footloose, Flint, and Bazooka. Cobra Flight Pod and Silver Mirage motorcycle each sold separately.
Yo, Joe!
Cobra Flight Pod. Other Joe and Cobra figures and equipment each sold separately from Hasbro.
Captain Cobra
Cobra's really tough, you know. And Cobra's up to something that with G.I. Joe.
Cobra blew up the bridge! Retaliators to the rescue! The unexpected will get you!
Each sold separately. Introducing Barbecue and Shipwreck. Bridge layer comes with tow booth, some assembly required.
We're gonna stop Cobra this time!
Boss Striker comes with crankcase. G.I. Joe Bridge layer comes with driver. Other figures and equipment each sold separately from Hasbro.
You're looking at Cobra's new supersonic jet, the Raven.
Cobra Raven, Cobra Raven. There's no haven from the Cobra Raven. 2 jet engines, a drop-down cockpit, a hidden bomb port. Now you know it's got twin rear guns and a one-man drone. And it's on the lookout for G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Cobra Raven comes with what you see here. Other figures sold separately.
You're looking at an incredible new plane, the G.I. Joe Conquest X-30.
The G.I. Joe Conquest X-30. Imagine being aboard it as it takes flight. The G.I. Joe Conquest X-30 is gonna be Cobra in a big dog fight. And Cobra's gonna know you can't beat G.I. Joe.
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe Conquest X-30 comes with pilot.
It's the G.I. Joe Crossfire and it's radio control.
Crossfire, Crossfire rips through the sand. Crossfire, Crossfire leaves and lands. Ready for action, digging for traction.
You control the Crossfire from up to 70 feet. High gear for tracking Cobra. Shift to super speed for all-out attack.
Crossfire, Crossfire's taking on Cobra. The quickly won't go more. G.I. Joe American
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Radio control Crossfire figures and other vehicles sold separately.
Here's the Cobra Swamp Fire aborted are Zartan sisters Arana and their brothers Endar.
Swamp Copper changes color in bright sunlight. Takes to the air to continue the fight.
Now you're home for the Dreadnought's Thunder Machine.
Dreadnought, Thunder Machine, meanest machine you've ever seen. And it's out again, G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe!
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Cobra Swamp Fire and Dreadnought's Thunder Machine with drivers sold separately.
This is the new G.I. Joe Havoc.
Nothing's too tough for Havoc. Nothing's too rough for Havoc.
Look, Cobra's back! Helper! Yo, Joe!
Cobra's got to face much more than Havoc, but Havoc's on the go. Cause out of Havoc comes a big surprise that gives more firepower to G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe!
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe Havoc comes with driver. Other Joe and Cobra figures and equipment sold separately.
This is it, the Cobra Sea Ray.
Cobra Sea Ray, it's a fighting machine. Out to blast Joe to smithereens.
Incredible Sea Ray splits to become a mini submarine and a one-man armored glider. For attacking on snow and ice, the Cobra Wolf with twin laser cannons and special speed torpedoes.
The Techno Viper!
Cobra Wolf is fishing on ice and snow and hot on the trail of G.I. Joe.
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Cobra Sea Ray, Cobra Wolf, and other vehicles and figures sold separately. It's the incredible G.I. Joe Mobile Command Center, and it's hunting for Cobra. 3 levels of awesome Cobra chasing, Cobra fighting power.
Level 1, army ready to attack. Level 2, computer system is go. Engine room, we have full power. Level 3, missiles loaded, let's go. Prisoner secured.
Go, Joe!
Let's move out.
Mobile Command Center comes with driver. Other figures and vehicles sold separately.
Here it is, the Cobra Mamba. Cobra Mamba, its power is frightening from out of the blue. It strikes like lightning.
The Cobra Mamba is a fast attack copter with laser guns and missiles on both sides.
Here's a persuader attack!
The Mamba holds 3 Cobras and the sides detached to become separate attack pods.
Triple threat leadership, Cobra Mamba.
Cobra! Yo, Joe!
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe, Cobra Mamba, and other vehicles and figures sold separately.
Joe's gonna turn back Cobra attacks. Going into action with action packs.
Motorized action packs for fighting in close and going where vehicles can't.
Cobra's hiding on that
The
hill!
rope walker, radar station, anti-aircraft gun, and helicopter.
Here comes Cobra with the counterattack. Battling Joe with Cobra action packs.
Rope crosser, borer, mountain climber, and pom-pom gun.
Cobra! Go, Joe!
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Action packs and figures sold separately.
Joe!
Alert, alert! Cobra attack, ready to defiant!
It's the G.I. Joe Defiant Complex, and it's loaded with firepower.
It's awesome.
The Defiant's launch base opens to reveal a flight control center.
Let's go.
The booster becomes a space station, and the Defiant's bay opens for rescue missions.
Imagine flying in the plane. Go, Joe.
See how real America.
Some assembly required. Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Defiant Complex comes with driver and astronaut.
Other figures sold separately.
Take a good look. It's the Cobra Loco.
Joe's got trouble. He's got it. Cobra's got a bubble. Take it up and down.
Loco's loaded for action.
It's the new Cobra Commander, Cobra.
But Joe's coming back with the G.I. Joe Slam.
On the run for G.I. Joe Slam.
It's out back in the racing race.
It's got a 4-cannon gun that can swivel to face the enemy. Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Cobra Pogo, G.I. Joe Slam, and figures sold separately.
Now, Joe.
It's the Cobra Imp.
Cobra Imp's the tower of rocket power.
The rockets separate to lay down anti-vehicle mines.
That's why the Imp's so born the Cobra. Nobody beats G.I. Joe. The G.I. Joe Swamp Master.
There's Storm Shadow and Shockwave.
Swamp Master's ready for some Cobra chasing. Ripping through the swamp with getting blazing. And nobody beats G.I. Joe. The real American hero.
Swamp Master, Cobra Imp, and figures sold separately.
Joe.
This is it, the Dreadnought Cycle.
Watch out, Joe, cause trouble awaits you. The Dreadnought Cycle's gonna devastate you.
The Dreadnought Cycle has a swivel machine gun that carries 4 Dreadnoughts, and here's Zanzibar, the Dreadnought's pirate, meanest Dreadnoughts yet.
You can't escape me, air skiff. Hope I didn't dirty your nice uniform, matey.
Cobra. Go, Joe.
We are real
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. Dreadnought's air skip comes with Zanzibar, Dreadnought Cycle, and other figures sold separately.
Now, Joe.
Introducing the Ultimate Warrior. The G.I. Joe Super Trooper. There's only one way to get him. Send 4 Super Trooper certificates and a $1 handling charge. See details on specially marked packages for your Super Trooper, the Ultimate Warrior.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe. Real American hero. Nobody beats G.I. Joe.
But now Destro's Demon has taken on G.I. Joe.
Lasers beaming and cannons screaming. Joe better look out for Destro
The
Demon.
incredible 2-level demon rolls over anything it can't destroy.
Destro.
And joining the attack is Destro's AGP.
Destro's leading the Iron Grenadiers.
Destro is an awesome new foe. But nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
Destro's Demon comes with driver, AGP with pilot.
G.I. Joe Top.
Here comes the new Cobra Hammerhead.
The Cobra Hammerhead will sink those Joes.
The Hammerhead is 6 vehicles in one, with sea sleds, attack submarines, and flight pods, with missiles that really fire.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
But here comes the G.I. Joe Retaliators.
Rescue those Joes! Grab the tank with the gripper claw!
A real American hero.
Bombs away!
G.I. Joe Top.
G.I. Joe Retaliator comes with pilot, Cobra Hurricane with driver.
Joe Top.
We'll stop Cobra with Tiger Force. The world's toughest jump force ever. Little Captain Cobra vehicles repainted in Riyadh. They're part of Tiger Force now.
Tiger Force, showing the colors yellow and black. Hungry, fighter, ready to attack. Nobody beats G.I. Joe.
Tiger Shark is back! Those Tiger Cat! Tiger Force attack!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe. Tiger Force.
Tiger Force. Vehicles and figures sold separately.
Joe rolling thunder. Is running scared, starting to wonder. Can he survive the rolling thunder?
Go, Joe!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe rolling thunder. Machine gun cannon and a rocket tower. Rolling thunder's an awesome power. Nobody beats G.I. Joe. A real American hero.
Rolling Thunder comes with driver, other vehicles and figures sold separately.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe.
But Cobra's got the firepower of the Adder, and it's double trouble.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe. The G.I. Joe RPD. Launching in and scouts out the enemy.
But now Destro's taking on the RPD with his despoiler.
Destro's back, Destro's back, Destro's back, and he's on the attack. And nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
The spoiler comes with Destro, Adder, G.I.
G.I. Joe RPV, other vehicles and figures sold separately.
It's snake stomping season, and we're going hunting with a G.I. Joe Raider.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe Raider.
The Raiders got a mess of missiles, and they're all pointing at you, Cobra.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe.
Yo! It's snake stomping season, and we're going hunting with a G.I. Joe Raider.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe Raider.
But those snakes are striking back with a Cobra Condor Z-25. 2 fire-breathing jets in one.
Cobra's Condor, look at it fly, it's terror in the sky. Nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
G.I. Joe Raider comes with driver, Cobra Condor Z-25 with pilot.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe. Yo-Joe!
Now I will crush G.I. Joe's Tiger Force. Make an experiment from the Cobra invincible. Python Patrol, Python Patrol. Cobra's on the attack with Python Patrol.
Python Patrol! Attack!
Python Patrol's the evil new foe, but nobody beats G.I. Joe.
Python Patrol, vehicles and figures sold separately.
Attack!
Joe!
Cobra can run, but he can't hide. The G.I. Joe Crusader's hot on his trail.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe Crusader. Cobra is shaking with fear. Crusader's long lasting from the stratosphere.
Gotcha!
Launch the Avenger!
The Crusader and Adventure are one top team.
Gear down!
Awesome!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
Crusader comes with pilot and adventure.
Yo-Joe!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe Phantom X-19.
But Cobra rules the beaches with the Cobra Bug.
Over the land and deep down below, the Cobra Bug's got an eye out for Joe.
Cobra! Yo, Joe!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe Phantom X-19. Sleek and mean and flying so fast it can't be seen. Nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
Cobra Bug comes with driver, Phantom X-19 with pilot.
Cobra makes my blood boil. They're fighting back with that new Cobra Bang.
Cobra!
Cobra bangs a jet flying past it low, and a fighting copter out hunting for Joe.
Destro's Razorback, razor sharp and hog wild.
When Destro's Razorback gets Joe in sight, and it rises up and starts to fight. But nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
Now look for G.I. Joe face camouflage, free in specially marked packages.
Yo-Joe!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe Desert Fox.
But the Fox had better look out for the Cobra Stiletto.
Cobra Stiletto's giving Joe the chase, then blasting his way into outer space.
And on the Warthog is Sergeant Slaughter.
But nobody beats G.I. Joe, the G.I. Joe Warthog. Over the water and in the bog, the Warthog fights like a rabid dog. But nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero.
Stiletto comes with pilot, Desert Fox with driver, Warthog with Sergeant Slaughter.
Joe!
Get me the plasma tops, and Cobra will rule the world!
Here comes the sinister Cobra Paralyzer with 3 awesome missiles that really fire.
Fire! I found the plasma tops! Cobra!
Not so fast! Snake breath! It's the G.I. Joe Badger with 3 powerful firing missiles.
Fire!
Cobra Paralyzer and G.I. Joe Badger sold separately.
Anybody got a parachute?
Need a lift, Duke?
Thanks. Look, Cobra's got the plasma tops.
But here comes G.I. Joe Battle Copters, zip strip copters that really fly high.
Perfect for dropping in unexpected.
Watch out, Duke. Cobra's got battle copters too. Cobra and G.I. Joe battle copters can work with any figure. G.I. Joe and Cobra battle copters sold separately with figure.
I hate when this happens. You all lost it, Cobra.
I must have the plasma tops!
The battle for the Plasmatox takes to the skies with Joe and Cobra Air Commandos, soaring gliders that can fly up to 30 feet.
I've got the plasma tops! Cobra!
But here comes the G.I. Joe attack cruiser. It fires 2 missiles and a flying jet bomb.
Cobra bubbles.
Air Commandos come with figure. Attack cruiser sold separately.
Cobra recovers! Touchdown!
The Plasmatox.
Now I can pollute the entire world!
The The G.I. Joe Brawler attacks, blasting Cobra with twin missile launchers.
Fire!
And the Cobra Ice Saber strikes back with a cap-firing rocket launcher.
Fire! The front handles blew up!
I just had it washed. I'm gorgeous.
G.I. Joe Brawler and Cobra Ice Saber sold separately.
This is gonna be a real blast.
Looks like Duke's an endangered species!
To pollute the environment, Cobra unleashes the septic tank and evil eco-warriors. But the Joes have eco-warriors too.
I'll take it, Duke!
The septic tank and eco-warriors have powerful water guns. And when hit, they change color to reveal battle damage.
My suit's corroding! Clean him up!
Joe and Cobra color change eco-warriors and septic tanks sold separately.
I've only begun to mess around. In seconds, I will put out the entire world!
All right, boys, let's mop up this big slot.
Rolling into action, it's the battery-powered G.I. Joe Battle Wagon with motorized four-wheel drive.
Yeah, I get a bad feeling about this.
The Battle Wagon's motorized gun shoots 8 rapid-fire missiles. The Battle Wagon's winch will bring the house down. The four-wheel drive Battle Wagon, each sold separately with rapid-fire guns. Figures sold separately, batteries not included.
I'll be back, Joe!
G.I. Joe doesn't get any bigger than this. The G.I. Joe Hall of Fame collection. Duke, Stalker, Snake Eyes, and Cobra Commander. Each 12 inches tall and authentically detailed. From Duke's lifelike hair to Cobra Commander's boots. They've got cloth uniforms, metal dog tags, and accessories like weapons cases and combat helmets. And each numbered collector's edition is armed with an awesome light and sound weapon. For really big action. The G.I. Joe Hall of Fame collection. Hall of Fame figures come with everything you see here, each sold separately. It's Capcom Street Fighter 2! What's tougher than a Capcom Street Fighter?
A Street Fighter's mother?
No! How about the Crimson Cruiser with Championship Edition M. Bison and Street Slammer missiles? It's not as tough as Championship Edition Guile going boom in a Sonic Boom tank. Or the Beast Blaster. It comes with Championship Edition Blanca and Chun-Li and fires double trouble missiles. Street Fighter 2! Capcom Street Fighter 2, Sonic Boom Tank, Crimson Cruiser, and Beast Blaster come with Championship Edition figures, each sold separately.